Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a train mission here in West Cornwall, so let's get straight to it. So as we're here in Cornwall, it's obviously a bit different to our usual start and end, but we're going to be starting at Carbis Bay railway station on the St Ives Branch Line, and it's about a 2-minute walk from here. Our train comes in about 3 minutes into St Ives. If we miss that, it's not the end of the world, but hopefully we can get on that and take it into St Ives, and then we'll be taking it all the way back to St Earth, doing the whole branch line. So we are here at Carbis Bay platform 1. It's only got one platform, and we're here. Our train to St Earth comes in 6 minutes. We missed our train into St Ives by about a minute, but we just got the Cornwall Ranger ticket up there, and now we're on the platform. As I said, 5-minute wait before our 4-car train, 2 Class 150s put together, will come back in after. It's probably in St Ives now, has about a 2-minute turnaround there, and then it will come back in and take us to St Earth. So we have made it onto this train, nice refurbished Class 150. We were on the Class 150 on the Marston Fell line in Northern's interior, but this is I prefer this interior. It's got these kind of Electro Star seats that the GWR have on their 387. It's got this nice mini, slightly dirty trade table. Of course, best part about this train is the view. And what a view that is. I think it's up for one of the most scenic railways in the country, the St Ives Branch Line. But yeah, just one stop into St Earth, about a 4-minute journey now. We've already been on it for about 2 minutes. Just going through Leland Saltings, and then slow approach into platform 3 of St Earth. So there we go, we just passed Leland and Leland Saltings now, and only about a minute until St Earth. So here we are, we've made it to St Earth. We just crossed the platform up onto platform 2 here. There was a delayed train, I think from Paddington maybe, or like Cardiff, going into Penzance just then. But hopefully it won't affect our train. Our train comes in about 8 minutes, and the other train we came in on just left. So yeah, just a nice wait here on this sunny St Earth platform. So here we go, we are on our first mainline train of the day. It is an 800 or 802 IET 5-car service. It's going to Plymouth, a stopper service, but we're just going 2 stops up to Campbell. It's fairly empty and it's about 2 minutes late, but that's fine because our train going from Camborne back down into Penzance is also about 2 minutes late, and we already had like a 9-minute connection there. So we'll have a short wait at Camborne, crossing the platform to the other side before we get our train back into Penzance. So here is our first station, Hayle. Here in standard class on this IET, comes in this airline configuration.
This is
see
Hayle.
Similar livery to the Class 150, and again comes with a nice tray table over there. I'm not sure.
This is a Great Western Railway service.
It's suitable for the 5-hour journeys that it does up to Paddington.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Plymouth. We'll be calling at Camborne, Redruth, Truro, St Austell, Park, Lostwithiel, Bodmin Parkway, Liscar, Menheniot, St Germans, Saltash, St Vigo Ferry Road, Devonport, and Plymouth.
So we have made it to Camborne, just about to change onto the other platform, platform 1 I think, and get I think it's the 12:21 service that's coming from Plymouth, the stopper service back into Penzance, and it's going to be a different train to the 800. They've got rid of them a lot on the GWR mainline and all over the UK actually. There's only very few left. So yeah, so we're going to get on this train back into Penzance. So a couple fun facts about Camborne. It opened in 1843. It's 313 miles down the line from London Paddington, and it gets around just above 300,000 passengers every year. So here we are, we're just about to board our Class 43 HST, 3 stops to Penzance. So we are here, this is our train back out, and we're just going to Hayle this time. It's another one of the HSTs. It's another stopper service up to Plymouth. This time just 2 stops up to Hayle, and once we get there we're going to get some lunch, and then we're about 2/3 of the way through our train journey once we get there. So just entered our carriage here, only one other person in it, very empty. I love the livery of this carriage. It's a lot nicer than the newer IETs, and that's more comfy seats. So a couple fun facts as we leave Penzance here. It opened in 1852, so about 9 years after Camborne opened. Gets over 600,000 passengers a year, but last year only 4,446 of them or other people used Penzance as an interchange, which is what we've just done today. So Just a cool little fact there. And there we go, we've made it to Hayle here, and we're just about to exit the platform, and we've got about 25 minutes to go to the fish and chip restaurant, literally right nearby. We're going to eat in, get some fish and chips, and then hopefully we'll make the next train on that platform, which is the 12:27 to Penzance, and we'll take it one stop over to St Ives. If not, I think the next train's a half an hour later. But the one half an hour later would not be a HST. So that might have been the last HST we get. So we're just walking to the station now, just about 30 seconds away. Our train comes in about 2 minutes, I think, to take us one stop into St Ives. Had a great fish and chips over at Sanders. One of the best fish and chips I've ever had. So I strongly recommend going if you're anywhere near Hayle. But yeah, I think this is not a class 43 because we missed that one. This is a class 158 3 car, I think. So I'll have to make this nice and quick because it's not going to be a long journey, it's only 2 minutes. These 158 very cool trains actually. Low down seating, massive tray table here. Nice view, really thick seats, wide seats as well. Very cool train. As you saw, there was like a front car, but it didn't have a back bit, but then another. It was very weird, but cool. So a couple facts about St Ives here. It opened in 1852, so the same time as Penzance did, but the St Ives Branch Line started running in 1877 from here. It's got 3 platforms, platform 1 to Penzance, platform 2 to up to kind of Plymouth, London, Cardiff sometimes, and platform 3 for St Ives. The St Ives Branch Line also runs into Penzance at the start and end of the day, just a couple times I think. One service into Penzance, then back to St Ives, and then into Penzance for the night. And the first service of the day starts in Penzance, probably comes into platform 2 for both of them, and then will change at the end if it's going into Penzance. But yeah, lovely nice station here, and we've just got about a 10-minute wait for our St Ives Branch Line service over to St Ives. So I'm here just on this bench on platform 2. The next train here is in about 12 minutes to London Paddington. Platform 3 behind me is just slightly busier, and that's the St Ives Branch Line service, so I just thought I'd come and film here. Some cool things about the St Ives Branch Line: they've extended the platform here and at Lelant, and also at St Ives a while ago. But that is because in March 2022 they announced that they're going to be running 5-car services here. They've also changed the stop markers from 2 and 4 to 2 to 3 and 4 to 5. And I thought maybe they would run the IETs, but that would probably be unlikely, and it doesn't look like they will. I thought maybe 158s. Again, I don't think so. I think they got some Class 175s from TfW, Transport for Wales, and they've got 3 Class 175s that are 2-car and 1 Class 175 that's 3-car. So they're probably in peak times going to run a 3 and a 2, other times 2 and a 2, sometimes just a 3 and sometimes just a 2. But that announcement there means that our train is coming in, so let's get on it. So we are here, we're back on the good old Class 150, just sitting in St Ives for another 2 minutes. The driver's probably just changing ends, and then we'll head into St Ives. A fun little couple of things about the St Ives Branch Line. Lelant Saltings, which is the first stop going in this direction, is now only run on a parliamentary service, and basically what that means is they want to close the station because they used to have a park and ride here, but now it's shifted over here, so there's no real point of people going there. I think it gets 660 passengers a year, but it only gets about 5 trains a week, so they just run like 1 train a day so that they don't have to close the railway, because if you're closing a station or a part of railway, it's a lot of legal process here in the UK, so it's just easier for them if they just do a scare service. They did that with the West Ealing to Greenford branch. They ran 1 train a day, but that stopped about 5 years ago, so this is one of very few parliamentary services stops in the UK. Sadly, it doesn't fit in with the time frame today. It's easiest to do it on a Sunday when they have the 12:10 train, so if I'm back here we'll do a St Ives Branch Line train journey, and we can include Lelant Saltings and a couple of the other stops on this journey. This one does stop at Lelant, I think by request stop, which is quite cool, so you just request it if you're on the train, or you put your hand out on the platform and they stop there. Hopefully someone does that today, and then I can get off and give you a quick look. If not, then we'll just go through it, because I can't really request it just to get off and then get back on. But yeah, and then Carbis Bay, every train stops, so does St Ives, the other terminus, which is where we're going to get off on today's journey, and that will be the final bit of our train journey. So, doors are closed, and we're about to set off St Ives. So we're just approaching Lelant now. We are stopping, so I'll just quickly open the doors and show you around. So here we are, Lelant station, 4 to 5 car stop there. So we're now leaving Lelant, just had to quickly get back on the train before the doors closed. And now we're on to Carbis Bay and then St Ives. there we go, that is the West Cornwall train mission done there. Only went as far as Camborne and Penzance on the main line, and did the St Ives Branch Line, but still nice little mission. I think we went St Ives to Hayle 4 times, and good lovely lunch at Sanders on the way, so that was good. And yeah, so I'll leave you with this shot of the Class 150 leaving St Ives platform, and with that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.